It's been about like 20 years now since I picked up my first camera, and I've learned a lot of stuff on the way. And when it comes to gear, I've been through a lot of gear. So a lot of stuff out there. Different options of microphones, tripods. If you are gonna start making videos and you wanna have good quality from the start. So I was thinking that I'm going to give you 3 options of pieces of gear that I think you should be investing in. By doing this, you will also get like a higher quality of your video from the start. The very first thing I think you should be investing in, except for your camera, is a really good microphone, because that is like the most crucial part, is to have good sound in your videos. And the mic that I am using is the Sennheiser MKE400, and I think it's about $200 or something. And I also have the DJI mic 1. The 2 has been released now, and I also have a studio mic or a podcast mic. If you have good audio and bad quality of your video, people still watch it. But if you have bad audio and good quality of your video, people won't watch it. That is why it's so important to have good audio. And this looks kind of cold. There's also something inside of me that says jump, jump, jump. Next thing you want to have is this. It's a variable ND. What is a variable ND and how does it work? A variable ND works like sunglasses for your camera. So let's say that you are shooting video in bright daylight and you want to get the right exposure. It actually blocks out light. And that means that you can get help to get the right exposure of your video. Another thing when it comes to variable NDs is there's a lot of options when it comes to variable NDs. There's some cheap ones and there are some high-end ones. By my experience is don't buy the absolute cheapest ones because they are not good at all. The high-end ones, well, they are good. I can't say anything else, but let's say that you are out there and you have this in your hand when you are doing something else and you might just drop it. Drop a filter for $200-300. Yeah, that kind of hurts. The one that I have, well, it's something between. It's not the high-end ones, and it's definitely not the cheapest ones. I think this one is around like $100-150. But I also have had this filter for 3-4 years or something. So if you are being careful and taking care of your stuff, they are gonna last a long time. And when it comes to tripods, well, you have probably seen a couple of different models of this, the Joby Gorilla Pod. That was my go-to tripod for a long time, but until the day, like every Joby Gorilla Pod, this happens. Legs, or if you can call it legs, get loose. What happened was that I was standing one day filming myself and the leg went this way and the camera fell, and the camera fell hard. It broke the mic input, and yeah, this little loose leg here cost me $350 or something in repairs for my mic inputs. After that, I said to myself, I'm never gonna buy a Joby Gorilla Pod again. So I went this way. I went online looking for something else. So I saw a couple of YouTubers using this one from PGI Tech, and it's called Mantis Pod Pro. And what it is, well, it's a little mini tripod that have the ordinary 3 legs, this. And a thing that separates this tripod from something else is this, the little hook you got here. As long as you have something to grab on here and some support here, that means that you can film in various and fun different angles. And another thing that was really handy with this, it's kind of small but still so steady. If you compare it with the Joby Gorilla Pod, this is like the 3K Joby Gorilla, and this one is actually smaller than this, but this one is like so much steadier. As I said in the beginning of the video, I have different microphones when it comes to different things that I am using it for. On the camera right now, we have the Sennheiser MKE400 phone. Is that although it runs on batteries, 2 batteries will last about 100 hours. And if it runs out, well, you just change 2 batteries and you have another 100 hours of battery time. This, the DJI mic, and the awesome thing about the DJI mic system is that it's wireless. So you can just put on your microphone here and you just press record, and you have 16 gigabytes of internal memory in your microphone that actually can record all the sound. I have actually used this one to record my own sound effects, and yeah, it could be like cars, nature, and yeah, anything you can come up with. This one right here, really good. But let's say that you are into more of a like podcasts and you are into voiceovers and so on. Well, I have something else. This is the microphone from NZXT. I've recorded a lot of videos in my living room, and the living room and the kitchen is like an open space, but it also echoes a lot in there. I actually bought this one right here to get rid of the echoing, because the sound of talking into this like much more deeper and crispier, and it captured the sound in a lot better way. The only thing that makes this microphone not my go-to microphone is that sometimes you want to have things done like quick, fast, and so you don't have time to put up all the stuff and so on, because this one actually runs on power. So you have to like plug in a cord that gets you power to the microphone, and then you have also the other cords that goes to the microphone output and so on. And yeah, it's kind of a hassle sometimes, but sometimes I wish I wasn't so lazy, because the quality that comes out of this microphone, sound quality and the crispy sound that comes out of this, well, so it's better than any microphone that I have here. I hope this video gave you some help, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and why don't you smash that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next one. So take care and don't get lost. Bye.